In Philadelphia, the Dallas Cowboys are undefeated, and one of the reasons is a quarterback named Roger Staubach.
Well, he's having another great year. He's always been one of the great quarterbacks in the National Football League. He's only had one interception. He's got some great receivers to throw to. In fact, they're number one in offense. They're number one in the league in defense, and especially defensively, Lindsey, they'll tear your head off. They really come after the quarterback. 8 sacks last week, and if Ron Jaworski and the Eagles are going to have a shot today, they're going to have to play way over their heads.
Well, let's go down to the field now.
Well, we got a packed house here in Veterans Stadium. It's a sellout, and of course this young team of Dallas, Lindsey, is the cause of it. Everybody wants to see, of course, number 33, Tony Dorsett. He will not start today as usual, but he'll see a lot of playing time.
The Dallas Cowboys have won the toss, and they'll be receiving. The officials assigned here today, indicated there. Don Wedge is the referee. So the Philadelphia Eagles will be doing the kicking off. Horace Muhlman is teeing the ball up on the 35-yard line. And the deep men are Butch Johnson and Larry Brinson. Johnson is 86, Brinson is 36. To receive it for the Dallas Cowboys, who won 5 games and lost none. It is a beautiful sunny afternoon in Philadelphia and a sellout crowd. Horace Muhlman puts it up. Taken at the 4-yard line by Butch Johnson. And he popped as he got to the 20 and hit hard. It was Wilbert Montgomery, number 31, downfield to make the tackle. Cowboys start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, I talked to Bill Berge yesterday. He said, Paul, I'll tell you one thing. I think this game's going to be a lot closer with a lot of people expect. We're going to hit some people tomorrow.
Roger Staubach has completed 60% of his passes. 5 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Robert Newhouse, 44. Preston Pearson, 26, are the setbacks. He's got Drew Pearson in a wide right. Golden Richards is to the left. They line up in an eye with Preston Pearson, the tailback. Newhouse has got it. Newhouse picks up 5 to the 25, so it's going to be 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Frank LeMaster, the right outside linebacker from Kentucky, made the stop for the Eagles.
Well, folks, you're looking at the best offense in pro football coming into this ballgame. They have averaged 396 yards per game, 191 yards on the ground, and 205 yards passing, and that is balance.
Butch Johnson is in the ball game. He's going to a wide left. Golden Richards is out, and that's Roger Staubach. Pearson is evened up with Newhouse. Newhouse moves over. They do a lot of movement in the backfield. The 3 across. Newhouse carries left. Moved it up to the 29-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and a long yard to go. On the tackle, Manny Sistrunk from Arkansas A&M.
The Eagles on defense employ the 3-4 defense. Has become so popular in professional football now. They got a 3rd and about a yard and a half, a little over a yard to go here, Linz. And those front 3 linemen, they've got a lot of pressure on them. In the middle is a rookie from Tennessee, your old school, Linz, Charlie Johnson.
Now they go into a shotgun. It'll be a direct snap. Shotgun for the first time today. And it is completed. And the catch is made at the 34 by Drew Pearson for a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 34-yard line.
End zone shot of the shotgun. That's the Staubach going to his favorite receiver on the right side, Drew Pearson. A little square out pattern. He went for the interception here. That's Johnny Outlaw, number 20. And Pearson here has just stepped his left foot out of bounds, or he might have picked up a lot more. 6-yard pickup, 1st and 10.
Pearson's out on a wide right. Butch Johnson to the left side. Newhouse and Preston Pearson. Pearson going to the tailback in the I formation. Preston Pearson carrying. Sends his way across to the 37-yard line, where it was stopped by Bill Berge. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Bill Berge, a 9-year veteran from Arkansas State, 6'3", 245-pounder, came to the Eagles from the Cincinnati Bengals. Preston Pearson carried on the play, came in having averaged 4.1. Both the running backs have averaged 4.1 yards per carry. Tony Dorsett has averaged 6.2. Total of 337 yards. Dorsett, a rookie, is the leading rusher for the Cowboys. He does not start yet.
He will before the year's over.
Preston Pearson, 40-45. Preston Pearson out of bounds. near the 47-yard line. It was his 18th reception of this season.
Well, that's a fine luxury. Go ahead, Lenz. I'll come back to the point.
This telecast is presented by authority of the National Football League. It's intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Philadelphia Eagles and the National Football League is prohibited. Ball is spotted at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
There's the replay on Preston Pearson on the outside. I was going to say that's one of the reasons, of course, Preston Pearson is starting. He's a veteran. He knows the offense. And it's a great luxury for a quarterback to have so much depth on a football team. I know Landry, the coach, enjoys it.
Newhouse carrying. Former Houston running back goes to the 46-yard line. Picked up 6 yards on the play. Carl Hairston in to make the tackle. He is from Maryland Eastern Shore, 245-pounder. One of the 3 down linemen in that 3-4 defense man. He sits on Charlie Johnson, Carl Hairston. Second down and 4 yards to go as they send Drew Pearson to a wide right, and Golden Richards is back in there and comes to a wide left. They give you a lot of movement, a lot of adjustment, a lot of shifting in the backfield before the snap. On the draw, it is Preston Pearson. And he gets very close to the sticks. They'll take a long look at this one. Frank Lamaska and Bill Berge. He's very close to the first down. Depending on where they spot it. Don Wedge, the referee.
They move it back about 6 or 7 inches. It's close. They're going to measure, Lynn.
They'll bring it out.
Normal, methodical drive you're watching. This is what Dallas has done all year long. Of course, they can go for the bomb. Staubach, of course, had a great day against the Washington Redskins, as did the defense. It's going to be a little bit short.
Just an inch or so. Don Wedge says to Staubach, take a look.
When I was looking at the roster, Lindsay, before this game started, 43 men suited up for the Dallas Cowboys. 24 men in those white jerseys have played in the National Football League 3 years or less, and they're unbeaten.
They've done an outstanding job. Of course, it's an outstanding organization, the Dallas Cowboys, and they've done a great job of bringing in new blood from season to season. They keep them coming so they don't have a whole gang of them get old all at once. 3rd down and inches to go. Newhouse, and he's got the first down inside the 40 at the 39. Bill Berge was there for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's 1st and 10. Ball is spotted just inside the 40-yard line.
Well, Newhouse was injured last year. His 1975 was his best year when he got 930 yards, and he just hopes to stay healthy, Lindsay. He's a very strong running back out of the University of Houston, a 6-year veteran, and a real good blocker.
5 feet 10 inches tall. This is Preston Pearson. He gained a foot or so, and that's all. It was Drew Mahalik, the former Notre Damer, who was in to make the tackle along with Charlie Johnson.
Mahalik is an interesting subject here today. He's starting his first game for the Eagles, picked up from San Diego as a free agent, and they moved him right into the starting defensive right linebacker position. Now, the Eagles will have 4 linebackers. You'll see them line up here, and boy, and it's really their job. They must contain the run.
Second down play for the Dallas Cowboys. Newhouse over. Staubach. It's incomplete. Making the move with John Outlaw, number 20. Outlaw, the cornerback for the Eagles, made the move. It's intended for Newhouse.
The defense they were in called for that, Lindsay. They were in a zone. Now Outlaw will come up and play the short zone. Randy Logan, the safety man, takes Pearson on the deep zone. So here comes number 20 into your picture to break up the little square out pattern to Newhouse. Johnny Outlaw.
That'll make it 3rd down and 9 yards to go. Outlaw from Jackson State. 5'10", 180-pounder. 3rd and 9 at the 39-yard line. Drew Pearson right, Golden Richards left. Staubach into the shotgun. Dupree is loosened up to the right side.
I love this formation.
You can do almost anything from it, and Staubach is going, and it is incomplete. Dorsett, the man for whom it was intended, Tony Dorsett.
Well, he ran a good pattern. He was wide open. Staubach put it right on the numbers. A great pass. Here's Dorsett coming out of the backfield here. He's in the slot. He'll do a square out move. Staubach right on the money here. Could have had the first down. Incomplete.
Fourth coming up now. I suppose we'd better apologize in advance, Paul, for the number of times we're going to call him Dorsett this afternoon.
Well, I can call you Nelson. How about that?
And Hornog. Danny White is back in deep punt formation. He can hang him up there. Excellent at the coffin corner. Larry Marshall and Martin Mitchell are deep, but they're over near the sidelines in either case. Hangs this one up over near the sideline, headed for the coffin corner. If he gets that kind of a bounce, well, he's going to be killed inside no run back, and it's at the 5-yard line. So the Eagles get it, but they get it deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Fine 33-yard punt. Danny White.
So we have no score in the ball game, as the Philadelphia Eagles have it for the first time in the game here in the first quarter. The only head coach the Dallas Cowboys have ever had, an alumnus of the University of Texas, born in Mission, Texas.
In a quiet, analytical mind, he came up with the 4-3 defense. Now, of course, he's invented the offense to beat the 4-3.
Ron Jaworski is the quarterback. Mike Hogan, 35. Tom Sullivan, 25. Are the running backs. Harold Carmichael, 17. Charles Smith, 85. Wide receivers. Ken Krepley, number 84, is the tight end. 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. Leave it on the ground. And it is taken by Tom Sullivan out across the 15-yard line for a first down on the first play by the Eagles.
Well, there was a fumble. Cliff Harris has got the football. Let's see if they blew the play dead before the fumble.
I think it was. Eagles retained possession. A shoe was lost by Sullivan, so he has come off with his shoe. It is 1st and 10. First down on the first play, and that gives the Eagles fans something to cheer about. Herb Lusk has gone in for Sullivan, who's come off with his shoe. Lusk is 6 feet tall, 190-pounder, second-year man from Long Beach State, who's averaged 6.3 per carry at a 70-yarder. Hogan to the 19-yard line for 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. It's Bob Brunick, the middle linebacker, who replaced Leroy Jordan in that position when Leroy retired, made the tackle.
I think the Eagles are going to have to do this today if they're going to have any hopes of upsetting the Dallas Cowboys. They've got to move the ball a little bit on the ground. Jaworski, of course, got one of the strongest arms in professional football, and if he tries to really go upstairs too much, he's going to be in trouble. He's already had 10 interceptions on the year, and that's high in the league, tied with Len Dixon.
Lusk and Hogan are the setbacks. It's Hogan again. Finds a little daylight and spins his way through to the 22-yard line for 3, where it'll be 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Randy White made the tackle. Randy White, who is a great ball player at the University of Maryland and had been used as a linebacker for Dallas, and they finally found a place for him. He moved ahead of Larry Cole and is the defensive right tackle.
Oh, they got some talent up front. Those two defensive ends, Ed Too Tall Jones and Harvey Martin. Harvey Martin, I really think has really come into his own the last couple of years. I think he just found out how good he can be.
3rd down play for the Philadelphia Eagles. Hogan in the left side and Lusk is in the right. Jaworski back to throw.
There's Martin.
And he is sacked. He is sacked by Harvey Too Mean Martin.
I'll tell you, he just ran over Stan Walters, the left tackle. Harvey Martin, number 79. Here's Jaworski. Now watch from the left of your screen. 72 is Wade Key, the guard. He's doing a pretty good job pass blocking. Jaworski from his left side, the blind side. Harvey Martin has just beaten Stan Walters easily. Another sack. That's 3.5 sacks on the year for the big guy. Loss of 10.
So on 4th down, the punting unit is in the ball game, and Spike Jones is dropped back. He has averaged 39.8. He's an 8-year veteran from Georgia, and Butch Johnson is back to receive it. They're going to rush 10 men, the Cowboys are.
You know, it's almost like having an offense on the field. You got the defense. Almost blocked.
Almost blocked. Johnson gets it at the 43, to the 40, to the 38. And is being pulled down now back near the 40-yard line by Dennis Franks. So the Cowboys get the ball in excellent field position. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a 31-yard punt. There is no score, and we are in the first quarter in Philadelphia. Just inside the Eagles' 40-yard line. There's no score. We're in the first quarter. 7 minutes, 31 seconds remaining to be played in this period. Roger Staubach, the quarterback, 9-year veteran. Attended the United States Naval Academy and won the Heisman Trophy, and then spent 4 years in the Navy before joining the Dallas Cowboys. It's still Preston Pearson and Newhouse. And that is Dupree, the tight end, coming across. And that's Newhouse with the football. And it'll be marked at the 38-yard line for 2, which will make it second down and 8 yards to go. At the 38-yard line, Charlie Johnson, middle linebacker. You mentioned, Paul, that the speed card does say that he played at Tennessee. I don't think he did. I think he played at Colorado.
All right.
Charlie
Anyway, he's a youngster, a rookie, 6'4", and he's got they had him listed in the book at 205 pounds. Could that be right?
No, he weighs 263, and he's
that's
6
a little
feet
better.
3 inches tall. I think they have him mixed up with somebody else. Second down and 8 yards to go. Newhouse is evened up with Preston Pearson. That's Drew Pearson coming across. Roger Staubach. And he swings it out to Newhouse. They got a screen, and he goes to the 35. And it's pulled out to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3 will make it 3rd and 5.
And if it wasn't for Tom Rafferty, a second-year man from Penn State, who's playing right guard for the Cowboys, I think that would have been at least maybe a yard loss on the play. Rafferty got a good block on the linebacker out there, enabling Newhouse to pick up a few extra.
This is a 3rd down play now for the Dallas Cowboys, who have won 5 games and lost none. Coming off a victory over the Washington Redskins. Also a member of the Eastern Division of the National Conference, as are both these teams, of course, here today. Shotgun formation. Dupree across. Staubach. It's Golden Richards. 1st and 10 for Golden Richards at the 28-yard line. Cowboys picked it up. Randy Logan made the tackle.
Well, this is a complex offense, but once you get the hang of it and know what you're doing, it's very tough to defense against. Here's Golden Richards coming on a little square-in pattern back over the middle. Get a man-to-man coverage on the outside with the safety man, Randy Logan. No match, 1st down.
Dallas Cowboys with a precision offense.
Staubach 4 out of 6 for 26.
Golden Richards along the sideline. They're talking to Landry. You saw Jim Myers, the assistant head coach, on the phone. Three across. Preston Pearson. It is at the 22-yard line. It's Drew Mahalik and with Carl Hairston to make the tackle.
Some early first quarter scores. Joe Ferguson's past 38 yards to Reuben Gant. Buffalo leads Cleveland 7-0. It's Cincinnati 7, Denver 0. One of the other 3 undefeated teams, Pete Johnson on a 1-yard run. And the Raiders have gotten off to a fast start. They lead the Jets 7-0. Van Egan on a 3-yard run.
Ball is at the 23-yard line, where it's 2nd down and 5 yards to go. 2nd and 5 at the 23. Newhouse and Preston Pearson are evened up. Staubach has the ball. Going long, and it's Preston Pearson, incomplete. Preston Pearson incomplete. He had it for a second, but if you get it like that and hit the ground, you can bet it'll be called an incompletion every time.
What a great job Staubach did, just getting off this ball on target. Look at Carl Hairston really puts the rush on him, and he put it right on the numbers to Preston Pearson. He has the ball for a minute. When he hit the ground, he lost control of it, and of course that is incomplete. You must have control of the football. Well, what a beautiful pass. He was really rushed by Carl Hairston. That probably would have been 6. He would have had a little bit more time to throw the ball. He would have laid it just not as far out of reach.
3rd down and 5 yards to go. There is no score. We have 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Well, that's down all veteran quarterbacks like it. It's 2nd and 4. They can fool around with it.
They like it better from the shotgun because they don't have to drop back. They're already back. Staubach guns it, and it is incomplete to Drew Pearson at the 5-yard line.
Ooh, you won't see that too much. As Staubach, very sharp today. It's 2 in a row. He could have been caught. Here's a square-in pattern over here. This is Drew Pearson right there. Took his eyes off of it. He actually had him double covered. He made the good little move to come back towards the football, Lindsay, as all good receivers will do.
Drew Pearson going off, and Efren Herrera has come on to attempt the field goal. He is 11 for 16 in the field goal department. 3-year veteran from UCLA. Charlie Watt is holding at the 30, makes it a 40-yard attempt. A 40-yard field goal attempt, and it's a fake, and Charlie Watt has it. Outlaw is him. The ball goes over. First and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. As on downs, the ball goes over, and they will get it at their own 34-yard line.
I think Johnny Outlaw smelled this. There's the fake field goal. And watch Outlaw right here. Makes the defensive play. A big turnaround for the Philadelphia Eagles.
So we still have no score, and we have 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining to be played in the first quarter at Philadelphia. Philadelphia Eagles have the ball, and they're 29 yards better off than they were when they got it the first time. They had it on the 5. Now they have it on the 34. Ron Jaworski, the Polish rifle, brings them up. Came here from the Los Angeles Rams. That's Hogan and Sullivan. Jaworski, Carmichael, and it is intercepted by Cliff Harris. Cliff Harris tried to lateral the ball, but the whistle had blown. So the Dallas Cowboys get it on the interception at the 41-yard line.
Cliff Harris is tied with the NFC lead with his teammate Thomas Henderson, an interception. He comes up with number 4, but it was caused, Lindsey, by the pass rush of the Dallas Cowboy defense. We really couldn't see who it was in there, but he had to throw the ball in a hurry, and he couldn't see the pattern too well.
Tried to lateral it off to Mark Washington, but the whistle had blown, and so now it's first and 10. At the 41-yard line, it's still Newhouse and Preston Pearson. Newhouse to the 45-yard line. 4-yard gain. Drew Mahalik made the tackle. It's going to be second down and 6 yards to go.
Oakland and the Jets are now tied up 7 apiece. Richard Todd, a touchdown pass.
CBS Sports Spectacular next Saturday, the World Motorcycle Jumping Championships and the Women's Junior Gymnastic Invitational. 3 international jumpers competing. And then junior gymnastic stars from the United States and Romania and Czechoslovakia and Russia and everywhere.
A little money involved too, $20,000 for first play.
Second down and 6 yards to go. Preston Pearson. Well, he got a little jammed up. Burton Lawless was pulling. Manny Sistrunk jammed it up. So Lawless and the ball carrier went down in sort of a heap.
Good defensive play by the Eagles. And it looks as if they're going to be in for an afternoon where they're going to have to play just a whale of a ball game. You can't continue to turn the ball over and give this team good field position. They'll stuff it down your throat.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
He's 3 out of 5 in third down conversions so far.
Well, they're sending Golden Richards right, and they're bringing Drew Pearson to the left side. And they're going to the shotgun on 3rd and 10.
3-man rush right now. Here comes the blitz. One man.
Staubach. And he's stopped. Back at the 32-yard line. Len Burnham got to him, number 67, Len Burnham.
A rookie from U.S. International. There's a 3-man rush. Now, one linebacker does come. Number 55, Frank LeMaster on the blitz. He's picked up. But from Rodgers' right side, it's Len Burnham, the rookie, on the sack.
So it is 4th and 19. Back in punt formation, Danny White, who has averaged 39.9. Larry Marshall is in a single safety for the Eagles. The Eagles will rush 10.
Maybe.
No, they don't. They peel a few back. Marshall moves over, and at the 30-yard line, he has it. He's at the 35, the 40. Marshall returns to the 41-yard line. The Eagles get the ball in good field position. First and 10 with 1 minute, 59 seconds left in the quarter. Mike Hegman came in to make the last tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. So the Eagles will start first and 10 at their own 41. The field position for the Eagles is 7 yards more favorable than the last. They've had the ball at the 5, at the 36, and they have it now at the 41. First and 10. Jaworski with Sullivan and Hogan as his running backs. Hogan slices across to the 47-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. Cliff Harris made the tackle.
Lindsey, I was going to say here in the first quarter, the Eagles have moved the football pretty good on the ground against this vaunted Dallas defense. And if they're going to hope to be successful, they got to control that line of scrimmage against this big team. You put Dallas in a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8 situation, that gives Harvey Martin, Randy White, and Jones a little too much of an edge.
Carmichael left and Smith right. Wide receivers for the Philadelphia Eagles, but they leave it on the ground. Jethro Pugh coming in to make the stop, along with Bob Brunick. It's up there about the 49-yard line. Sullivan carried. It'll be third down.
John Keyworth has scored from 8 yards out. Tie ball game. Denver and Cincinnati 7 apiece.
Jaworski goes to Carmichael, incomplete. Carmichael's his favorite receiver. He's got 17. Mark Washington covering on the corner. So it's fourth down, and the punting unit comes on. Here's the score. Washington Redskins are leading the Giants 3-0 in the first quarter.
That's a Mark Mosley field goal.
And that's an Eastern Division game as well. Spike Jones is back in deep punt formation. And Butch Johnson goes back into single safety. Spiraling pitch. Johnson moves up. He's at the 15, and he is going crossfield. Crosses the 20-yard line. Is pulled down right there.
Does not like to make that fair catch. He likes to run.
Cleveland Franklin made the tackle, so the Cowboys start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. We have 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
I better give this score early because it might change. Seattle leads Miami 3-0 first quarter.
It might change. You're right. Roger Staubach, of course, still quarterbacks. World's strongest men competition in the sports spec, and that's going to be a tire thrown like a discus.
Like a discus, and we just wonder how far they can throw it. Like, of course, there's 8 of the strongest men in the world.
Dorsett is carrying. Tony Dorsett is stacked up for no gain at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 10, Charlie Johnson and Carl Hairston made the stop.
Packers taking a 3-0 lead over Tampa Bay. Chester Markle, a 40-yard field goal, 3-0.
Tony Dorsett, the Heisman Trophy winner who holds all the rushing records at the University of Pittsburgh. A fantastic collegiate career.
Holds all the rushing records in collegiate football, period, doesn't he?
He does. Down again. Just short of the 25-yard line. Charlie Johnson, nose guard, again in there on the tackle. And there's the gun sounding the end of the period. So that's the end of the first quarter with the score, Philadelphia Eagles nothing and Dallas Cowboys nothing. Well, we're told on the CBS Sports Spec next Saturday that the 4th event in the decathlon will be a wheelbarrow race, and the 5th event coming later will be the tire.
Well, anyway, it's tough. That's where they put all the weight in the wheelbarrow and run it up a 9-degree incline, see who can do it the fastest.
Oh, you got to be strong. As we start the second quarter, it is 3rd and 6 at the 24-yard line, and the Dallas Cowboys are on a shotgun, no score. Lindsey Nelson with Paul Harnett. Well, it's back to Preston Pearson. That's one of those I got it, you got it plays.
Frank LeMaster, 55, had a shot at Pearson in the backfield. Watch this. Here's a little shovel pass up front. Guards pulling. Does it? There's Frank LeMaster, 55. He really messes up the timing on the play, and Bill Berge on the stop.
So on 4th down, the punting unit has come in as the Dallas Cowboys will give it up. Danny White back in the deep punt formation. That's Marshall. Larry Marshall back to field the punt.
I tell you, so far, the Philadelphia Eagle defense has just been outstanding. In the first quarter, the Cowboys controlled the ball almost 12 minutes, 11 minutes and 50 seconds, 11 minutes and 10 seconds, and Philadelphia only had it for 3:50. So the Eagle defense just been outstanding in the first quarter.
You're looking from behind Danny White, former quarterback at Arizona State. Beauty. Larry Marshall at his 28-yard line. He's at his 30, 35, 40, and he moves it up to the 43, 44-yard line, depending on where it's spotted. It was Benny Barnes downfield to make the tackle. So the Eagles again improve their field position from which they start. 46-yard punt.
Pretty good tackle by Barnes there. That man right there, 22, Larry Marshall, he could have gotten rid of Barnes. He had some daylight to the outside.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Ron Jaworski, 4-year veteran from Youngstown State, is quarterbacking the Eagles this year. Hogan carried. Hogan stopped after a gain of about a half yard. if that.
Good shot by Thomas Henderson there, the linebacker.
Thomas Henderson, who's taken over the left outside with Bruning moving into the middle, and Thomas Henderson's a man who's been used for a variety of duties for a number of years because he has great talent, and finally he is on there at a left outside linebacker permanently.
He also has 3 interceptions on the year.
Hogan's right, Sullivan's left, and that's Sullivan in motion. Hogan has the ball. But not for far as Mark Washington comes up with Randy Hughes on the tackle.
Well, Eagles are trying to control the ball in the line of scrimmage. They're trying to run the football against Dallas. Of course, it's the best pass defense in the National Football League. The Redskins only got 1 yard passing last week.
That's what they got. 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Watch out for Big Harvey here. There he is, the bottom of your screen.
Jaworski. That's going to be called down back there at the 42, 43-yard line. Keith Krepley, the tight end.
Now, this time, Stan Walters, who's got that tough job, does a fine job pass protecting. Watch him run Martin all the way behind the quarterback. Good pass, Jaworski. Good catch, Krepley.
An 11-yard pickup. It's a 1st and 10 for the Eagles in Dallas territory inside the 43-yard line. Carmichael goes to the right side. 6 feet 8 inches tall, but Hogan's got the football inside the 40. Hogan stretches out, stopped outside the 37-yard line.
Good hard running.
Randy White finally made the stop.
Eagles offense leads the NFC in fumbles. They've lost 10 of them. There's an early 2nd quarter score. Tampa Bay, everybody tells us they've got a good defense. Green Bay only 3-0 in the 2nd quarter.
2nd down and 5 yards to go. Hogan ahead of Sullivan. Hogan. He's closed off by Randy White again, leading the defensive charge of the Dallas Cowboys. Got about a yard. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Eagles are up and ready to go once again.
They're moving in and out of the huddle very quickly.
Jaworski. And a diving catch is made on the far side at the 26, 1st and 10. Benny Barnes was there, and Charlie Smith made the catch.
Good square out pattern. He had Benny Barnes on the outside. Very tough. You got to give him a little bit of distinction by going deep, and here he cuts it off, cuts to the outside. Good catch. Benny Barnes was right there, picked up 10 in the 1st down.
So the Eagles are driving. There is no score in this game. Denver and Cincinnati are on the 7-7 tie in the 1st quarter. Wide receivers left and right for the Philadelphia Eagles. Sullivan goes right, Hogan left. Sullivan to the 20-yard line. Picked up 6 yards. Jethro Pugh on the tackle.
Well, the Eagles are up. Tom Sullivan has now moved past Clarence Peaks into the 4th place on the Eagle all-time rushing list. And the guy at the top of the list, one of the all-time greats, Hall of Famer Steve Van Buren. Timmy Brown's number 2, Tom Woodyshick's number 3, and now Tom Sullivan is number 4.
2nd down and 4 yards to go at the 20-yard line. Hogan carried, got about a yard to the 19. Jethro Pugh was there again. There are only 2 men in that defensive alignment who are over 30 years of age, Jethro Pugh and D.D. Lewis. It'll be 3rd down and 3 at the 19.
Looks a little bit unfamiliar for me to watch the Dallas Cowboys without Leroy Jordan. What a great one. Barrett Bryant said he was probably the best athlete he ever coached, he and Joe Namath.
3rd down and 3 yards to go. They're 2 for 4 in 3rd down conversion. Hogan left, Sullivan right. Sullivan struggling to try to get the 1st down, and he got it. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Charlie Smith's happy. Look at the captain over there, big Harold Carmichael, puts his 6'8" frame up. Buffalo 7-0 over Cleveland. Early surprise in 1st quarter. Miami has gone back on top of Seattle 7-3. 2nd quarter score. Bob Greasy passed 12 yards to Nat Moore. And Oakland and New York are having a go at it. 14-13. 1st quarter still. Todd has passed 86 yards to Wesley Walker, and the extra point was missed.
The Eagles trying to get on the scoreboard first here. Sullivan left, Hogan right. Sullivan. Hogan throws a block for him. Turns inside to the 8-yard line. Cliff Harris bounced him out.
Cliff Harris over there. Tom Sullivan had some company around the right side. Look at your left guard. That's Wade Key. He's pulling. He's got the other help from his back. Yeah, he cuts it upfield. It's going to be pushed out of bounds. He picked up about 8. Cliff Harris pushed him out.
Second down. Ball is at the 8-yard line.
So you give these Philadelphia fans a winner, they go crazy, don't they?
Sullivan moves over left. Charlie Smith across. Hogan carry. He's got a first down. It's first and goal at the 3-yard line. Jethro Pugh stopped him, but Hogan found some room moving up there.
Oh, I tell you, that offensive line is doing a job. Look at the center, come over, come back to the middle linebacker. Good cut by Hogan. He cuts back inside of the middle linebacker, Bob Bruning, who's got a hold of him. But he goes forward for another yard or so. First and goal at the 4.
Now it's a double tight end alignment. Richard Osborne is in and Charlie Smith is out.
3-yard line.
It's at the 3-yard line. First down and goal to go. Sullivan moves over. Hogan's in the left set. Jaworski rolls and looks for Sullivan, but he is pulled down and pulled down hard by Benny Barnes.
Benny Barnes, a great play because they've been working on that play all week long. This is the weak side rollout with Ron Jaworski has the option of running and throwing it. They were supposed to block Benny Barnes, but he was just made too good a play. A 9-yard loss.
So it's second down and goal to go, and the ball is back at the 12-yard line. Dallas defense is deploying. There is no score. We have 8.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Carmichael is in a wide left for Jaworski. Bill Gregory's in there defensively. Hogan to a right set. Sullivan left. Jaworski throwing it to Smith on a short hop, incomplete. Charlie Smith out in the right flat. Cliff Harris was the man in there forcing him to unload in a hurry.
This was a quick screen to the split end. Watch the Dallas defense. Look at the defense come across the line of scrimmage. Woo. They didn't even have time enough to set up the quick screen.
Thomas Henderson got there in a hurry. He gets anywhere he goes in a hurry. It's third down and goal to go. Philadelphia at the 12-yard line. So Jaworski is calling the next play with 8:17 on the clock. That's remaining to be played in the half.
Carmichael's in the slot. He's very dangerous in here. Of course, he's got 6'8" height, and he's trying to get man-to-man on the safety man when he's playing in the slot.
Little mix-up, and so Jaworski's called a timeout, and he wants to come over and talk it over with Dick Vermeil, the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Teams do not like to take early timeouts. Of course, they like to save them. But I guess they feel this is too critical a play here. They've got a chance of going for 7. There's Dick Vermeil right in the middle talking to Ron.
Roman Gabriel there beside him.
Big game on the side.
So we have 8 minutes, 17 seconds remaining to be played in the first half. There is no score in this ball game. Third down and goal to go for the Eagles at the 12-yard line of Dallas. Jaworski's 2 for 5, 21 yards and 1 interception in the air. Carmichael's in the slot left. Smith is outside him. Sullivan and Hogan. Jaworski.
A double team.
It is Smith. Smith for the touchdown. Charlie Smith for the touchdown.
I tell you, Lindsey, Ron Jaworski read his keys beautifully. Now, if you watch number 17 and we can pick him up, he's double-teamed inside, outside. So Jaworski goes outside where he has a man-on-man situation. Does a little square out, and Charlie Smith beat his man for the 6.
It's exactly the way it happened, and it is a 6-point lead for the Eagles, and Horst Muhlman is in to attempt a conversion. He is 8 for 10 in points after so far this year. Muhlman puts it, and it's good. Gabriel was holding, and so as they come back up the field, The Philadelphia Eagles have taken a 7-point lead over the Dallas Cowboys with 8 minutes 12 seconds remaining to be played in the first quarter at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. Larry Brinson and Butch Johnson are deep for Horace Muleman's kickoff. Brinson is moving up. He takes it at the 12. He's at the 15. Brinson to the 20, 25, 30, to the 35, and out to the 37-yard line. The Dallas Cowboys will start first and 10 at their own 37-yard line, trailing by 7 points in the second quarter. Downfield to make the tackle was Herman Edwards for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Good 26-yard return here gives Staubach excellent field position in his own 37. Let's see what he can do with the big D offense.
He's sending Drew Pearson out to the left side. Golden Richards is coming right.
Dorsett
is in there, but he's in the tailback spot in the eye. Drew Pearson in motion across. Dorsett. He moved it to the 42, across the 42-yard line. Picked up a good 5 on the play. Charlie Johnson made the stop.
Lindsay, at his present pace, he'll break the rookie rushing record in Dallas. Calvin Hill holds it, 942 yards and 69.
Philadelphia scoring drive. They moved 56 yards in 14 plays, and they kept the ball 5 minutes and 52 seconds.
Dorsett got his average on the last play. He's averaging 6.2. That's the best average in the NFL. Rushing.
Staubach. And it is Washington. I beg your pardon. It's an incompletion.
This was intended for Butch Johnson. He's got time. He's trying to hit him on a sideline pattern on the left side. 46 is Herman Edwards, and he looks as if he's got the interception here. A little juggling act goes on, and if it were not for Butch Johnson all over his back, that would have been an interception.
So it's going to be third down, about 4.5 yards to go. Staubach is 4 for 9, 26 yards in the air so far.
A couple dropped right on the numbers.
Golden Richards to the left side. Drew Pearson right there in the shotgun. Staubach gets deep. Staubach. Golden Richards takes it out of bounds at the Philadelphia 45-yard line. Herman Edwards, the cornerback over there.
Oh, this Dallas offense is dangerous. Here's a square out pattern. Staubach is on target today. Here comes the blitz. Boy, they pick up LeMaster pretty good, don't they, to double team me. On the square out, Golden Richards, the good hands. He's pushed out by Herman Edwards. 13-yard pickup, first down, Cowboys.
Tom Landry looking at his personnel sheet on the sideline. Dorsett evens up. Move Newhouse over. Dorsett. Well, he can't find anywhere to go, but still lunges up to the line of scrimmage as Carl Harrelson and Manny Sistron cut him off at the pass.
Again, the Eagle defense rises to the occasion. Here comes the Cowboy sweep. Left guard, that's Herbert Scott. He's coming around to the right side. Dorsett has nowhere to go. Tom Rafferty right out in front. Let's go back up, and as any good back will do, he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming. Drew Pearson far to the left side. Golden Richards to the right side. Newhouse and Dorsett. Staubach. He was necktied as he got to the 43-yard line.
Carl Hairston. Woo, did he pop him. Watch Staubach here. Sees a little daylight to the right. Good pass protection. Here he sees the big hole, but it's closed very quickly. Right there, Carl Hairston. And he sandwiched a little help with Manny Sistron. But Hairston really put the poppers on him.
Carl Hairston.
Houston 7-0 over Pittsburgh.
It is third down and 8 yards to go. Third down, and the Philadelphia crowd is rising to the occasion of this third down circumstance into the shotgun. Roger Staubach. Preston Pearson in motion. On the far side, Billy Dupree beats the snap.
Billy Joe just jumped offside. He knew it too, didn't he?
He knew he was far over there. Philadelphia, of course, anxious to make contact while he was there.
Boy, that Eagle defense It's been great. You're only going against a team that leads the NFL in points, 144. First downs, 109. Let's pick up the call. Here it is again. There is Billy Joe Dupree. False
number
start.
89, third down.
They also lead the league in total first downs, 109, total yards, TDs, 16, and rushing, 191 yards a game.
They're down and 14 yards to go. They're in the shotgun again. Preston Pearson in motion slightly. Staubach is dropped. And it's back on the Dallas Cowboys, 44-yard line. It was Frank LeMaster from Kentucky, the right outside linebacker.
I tell you, Dick Vermeil's got this team up. They're playing like a college football team right now as far as spirit's concerned. Watch these guys. That's Frank LeMaster. They're really putting the pressure on Staubach on the sack. Frank LeMaster, number 55, a 4-year man from one of the great states, Kentucky.
Spoken like a true native Kentuckian. Danny White is back in deep punt formation. Larry Marshall is deep. One of those punts hung up there like white hags, and Marshall lets it go. It's across the end line. Touchback, first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, that won't show up in the stats. Marshall, a great play there, electing to let that ball go into the end zone. So the Eagles will put it in play in their own 20.
55-yard punt, 7-0 Eagles. It's a special salute to a legendary entertainer when CBS presents an encore showing of the anniversary gala honoring Bing Crosby's 50 years in show business tomorrow at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain Time.
Oh, what a great man.
Great
credit to this country.
First down and 10 yards to go for the Philadelphia Eagles. They held the ball at their own 20-yard line. Jaworski brings them up.
First quarter, Philadelphia 6 first downs, Dallas 5.
Hogan struggles for 2 to the 22.
Fumble the football, but I believe the whistle was blown.
Blowing like it was Christmas morning. Second down and 8 yards to go. Charlie Waters there for the Dallas Cowboys. Ron Jaworski came to the Eagles from the Dallas Cowboys. Miami leading Seattle now 14-3 in the second quarter.
Yeah, Bob Greasy's got on at least one touchdown pass in those 14.
Sullivan in motion outside. Hogan on the draw play. Hogan lunges across. Hit at the 25 by Randy White. Gain of 3 yards on the play makes it 3rd and 5. Jethro Pugh was there as well for the Dallas Cowboys.
He's been there for a long time. They're right out of the huddle. And I think this is, of course, a little bit new. The Eagles right up to the line of scrimmage. They're not letting the Dallas defense get set.
Well, it's just put up in the air and it's incomplete. He was hit just as he started forward.
They didn't get set too much. They were just right in on Jaworski. A little safety blitz there. I think I saw 41 Charlie Waters in the backfield.
You did, but you also saw Thomas Henderson and a Randy White in the backfield.
They were all there.
Back in deep punt formation, Spike Jones to Georgian to do the booting. Which Johnson is back to receive it.
Almost blocked.
Yes, it was. It's going to be down to near midfield. Terry Tortola is the man who grabbed it at the 50-yard line. A 25-yard punt gives Dallas excellent field position. Cowboys have it 1st and 10, and they have it at the 50-yard line.
Well, even though the Eagles are leading 7-0, the Eagle offense has really put this defense under a lot of pressure so far here in the first half, Lindsay. Dallas has had fine field position, and you keep giving a great team like the Cowboys this kind of field position, something's going to break.
Sooner or later. 3 minutes, 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Staubach. Drew Pearson. Herman Edwards made the tackle, and it is out of bounds near the 35.
All-pro Drew Pearson. He comes back in motion. Then he cuts upfield and cuts back to the outside. Pearson caught this as if to say, well, I've missed my one for the year. Good hands. Herman Edwards on the coverage. First down, Cowboys. 14-yard pickup.
Ball is spotted at the 35-yard line. Staubach. Game is played annually there. The Eagles have had 4 sacks.
And that's way above their average. That just shows you how great they're playing on defense.
This is Dorsett on a delay, and he gets inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, your announcer and I have seen this for so many years. We watched Dorsett play in college on 5 occasions. And this is what we saw. Watch the great explosion here of Tony Dorsett. Just a little draw play up the middle, and Dorsett doesn't waste any time getting to the hole. Berge on the stop.
3rd down now.
You know, I don't think I ever saw a better performance than he put on against Notre Dame. It was the greatest performance any running back I've ever seen. 310 yards rushing, 80 on passing.
Staubach. Complete to Preston Pearson. It's a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the 21-22-yard line. John Bunning made the stop. Clock is running with 2 minutes 18 seconds remaining in the first half as we approach the 2-minute warning.
It's a quick football game. And a very good one. The Eagles lead. It's 7-0. Quite a surprise, huh, Lynch?
It is that. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Now, whistle stops play. Whistle stops play. Before the snap. The 2-minute warning arrived before the snap. So we've reached the 2-minute warning with the Eagles leading the Dallas Cowboys by a score of 7-0 here in Philadelphia. Sports Spectacular next Saturday.
And the World Motorcycle Jumping Championships. Lynn's each jumper will attempt 2 jumps. The first about 100 feet over 20 cars. The second 110 feet over 22 cars. And if you make it out alive and you win it, you win $20,000.
Women's Junior Gymnastic Invitational. Stars from all over the world competing in that one. World's Strongest Men competition. And the 4th event in the decathlon will be a wheelbarrow race. That's all next Saturday, 4:30 p.m. on the CBS Sports Spectacular. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys at the Eagles' 22-yard line. Loosen up Newhouse to the right side. Dupree in motion. Dorsett carries. Gets to the 16-yard line. Frank Lemaster brought him down.
2nd down.
2nd down play coming. It is spotted nearer the 17, so call it 2nd and 5.
I think Dallas has their full complement of 3 timeouts remaining. There's plenty of time. There's no rush. Dorsett's picked up 22 yards on 6 carries.
Newhouse and Dorsett are the running backs. Dorsett, the tailback, now in the eye. Dorsett. He's got a 1st down and goal to go outside the 5-yard line.
Beautiful cut. Off the right side, and you saw him slap his hands, and he was taking 6 points here. Look at the block out in front. Pat Donovan, 67, springs him. He breaks a tackle from Bill Berge and goes to the left side. He gets down to about the 5, close to the 5-yard line. A 12-yard pickup, 1st and 10.
The Cowboys have taken their first of 3 allotted times out. When play is resumed, they'll have it 1st and goal just outside the 5-yard line, and we have 1 minute 15 seconds remaining to be played in the first half. The Eagles are leading 7-0, and the Dallas Cowboys are driving. Next week on the NFL, it'll be Minnesota at Atlanta. These Philadelphia Eagles will be at Washington. That's a venerable competition, and the Chicago Bears will be at Green Bay. That is an even more venerable competition.
Long time with that one.
Other regional games, Detroit versus Dallas. The Rams will be at New Orleans and Tampa Bay at San Francisco.
We'll be in Dallas. I can't wait to get to Big D. Tell George Owen and Bedford, Wynn, all the boys to get the steaks out. We'll be there next week.
In fact, 1:15 remaining to be played in the first half. 1st down and goal to go for these Dallas Cowboys, the only undefeated team in the National Football Conference. They won 5 and they lost 1. The best start they've ever had is 6-0. They did that twice. Twice they went 6-0, and each time they lost in the playoffs. Here they come now. Staubach brings them up in a power I formation. Dorsett. Touchdown. Dorsett for the touchdown, Dallas.
Oh, and he smelled the goal line, Nick. Oh, he really went for the 6. That's his 5th touchdown on the year. Watch the pitch. Everybody's out in front. Newhouse gets a partial block. First guy out, and it's all Dorsett from about the 1 yard in. Watch him go for the goal line. Good block by Robert Newhouse. Real good block. Tom Rafferty also on a good block.
Conversion attempt coming, which if good will tie the score. Efren Herrera attempts with Charlie Waters holding. Waters puts it in. It's blocked. It's blocked. It's no good. The Philadelphia Eagles retain the lead as the conversion attempt is blocked by the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's the first extra point miss on the statistics for Efren Herrera. Here it comes. End zone shot. Let's see who we can. I think it's number 90. Was that big number 90 jumping up, getting a hand on it? There he is. He's throwing his hands in happiness to the air. That's Art Toms.
And so the score is Philadelphia Eagles 7 and the Dallas Cowboys 6, with 1 minute 10 seconds remaining to be played in the first half.
Ooh, it's a big extra point block.
It was a big extra point block. So now the Philadelphia Eagles deploy to receive the kickoff. They are sending Wilbert Montgomery deep. That's he, number 31. Efren Herrera will kick off. Remember now, at halftime, Phillies, Brett, Irv will be bringing us up to date on scores of other games, highlights, and all the football information. Herrera has teed the ball up on the 35-yard line. He's a 3-year man from UCLA.
Leads the NFL in scoring. 48 points coming in.
Montgomery and Marshall are deep. Marshall at the 15 to the 20. 25, 30. Larry Marshall stopped at the 33. It was Guy Brown downfield to make the tackle, so it is 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. 1 minute 5 seconds remaining to be played in the half. Philadelphia Eagles 7 and the Dallas Cowboys 6.
Well, let's see if they go in their 2-minute offense. I would think they would keep it on the ground. If they get a 12, 14-yard pickup, then they go into their 2-minute offense, or they may go upstairs right away. They've got 2 timeouts left.
They've got Carmichael wide right for Jaworski, but they leave it on the ground to Sullivan. Sullivan across the 40-yard line and moved it to the 42-yard line before he was brought down. It was Randy Hughes who made the stop. It's going to be 2nd down, 1.5 yards for 2. 47 seconds, 45 seconds remaining to be played in the half. Carmichael comes out to a wide left. That's Jaworski bringing him up. Charlie Smith is split to the right side. 35 seconds left in the half. Split the running back, Sullivan and Hogan. Hogan gets to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Randy White made the stop.
Lindsay, excuse me, you're hearing a lot of boos. Now they take a timeout. I thought they should have gone upstairs right then. They had pretty good field position. He still got time to complete a 20 or 30-yard pass, maybe 3 or 4 plays. They hadn't let 30 seconds run off that clock. They only got 25 now. Now they only have 1 timeout left.
So you have to understand about fans in Philadelphia. They are not only spectators, they're participants. And in Philadelphia, in any sport, they'll give you an opinion. And they're packed and jammed in here at Veterans Stadium for this football game this afternoon between the undefeated Dallas Cowboys, and they have seen their Philadelphia Eagles come out here, play a tremendous first half. Tom Landry across the way now. Talking to Cliff Harris, his free safety.
They sell out here. They've already sold out for the Phillies next year, and they sell out for the 76ers. Of course, next Friday night on CBS, you'll be watching the 76ers.
Well, do nice single ladies go out alone at night? Rhoda faces that problem in tonight's episode at 8/7 Central and Mountain Time.
Sure hope they do, I'll tell you that.
And Maria gets involved in the strangest romance since Cupid first threw his bow. And the delightful new comedy On Our Own on CBS. First until the 45-yard line. Lusk and Hogan are the setbacks. Lusk is in the right set. Jaworski. And he was hit immediately by Randy White.
They ruled it a fumble.
Ruled it a fumble, and it's at the 25-yard line.
He completely demolished Ron Jaworski. Number 54 is Randy White, and Jaworski's down. He
Question is, had his arm started forward? That's the ruling factor on whether it's a fumble or a pass.
He doesn't even see number 54 right here. Oh, that's awful close. I think the referee called a good play here, Lindsey. It was very, very close. He had his arm back, and I don't know if it really started forward. Harvey Martin was right there, got the football. But Randy White on the blind side. Jaworski didn't have a chance, didn't even see him.
18 seconds remaining to be played in the half.
I wonder, let's take a look at another angle here. Now you see number 54, Wade Key, missed his key and didn't even block number 54. And that's Randy White. He really just wiped him out. Harvey Martin on the recovery. Ooh, and he's down.
When play is resumed, the Dallas Cowboys will have the ball first and 10. They'll have it at the 25-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Behind Jaworski is Roman Gabriel. Hasn't seen too much action this year. 1 out of 3 for 15 yards. Maybe you heard a lot of booing on the previous play. These fans wanted him to go upstairs, maybe try to get ready for the 3 points. And maybe that's what Vermeil had in mind. There's the Gabe on the sidelines. 36 years in the league. Not really. 16 years.
But you were speaking of basketball, Paul, and the NBA on CBS will see Philadelphia versus Portland on Friday night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You a big round ball fan?
Oh, I love it. Are you kidding? From Kentucky? If you don't follow basketball in Kentucky, they'll throw you out of the state. And Dr. J's back. He played last night.
I saw you play basketball one night at Notre Dame, and I didn't think you did a lot for the game.
Those were the days when you were 6'2" and white and you could play. No way. I had a lot of fun.
I know you had a lot of fun, but I didn't think you did a lot for basketball.
Well, we had a great year. I think we lost about 18 or 19. Let's take another look. Oh, did he get popped? Now that's full speed. That's not slow motion, folks. And that's actually how he felt. And he's just being helped off. Oh, he's a tough kid. I hope nothing serious has happened. Oh, look at him. He's stretching out those hands. I think he just got hit so hard he was numb all over. That's the dangerous part about playing quarterback, the blind side shot. He was looking to his right, didn't even see Randy White. What's that I hear?
That's Philadelphia fans expressing another opinion. First and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Dallas Cowboys.
Story has it they booed Santa Claus here one Christmas.
Well, they booed a performing dog before today's ball game. They're participants. Dropping back. Staubach. Going on, threw it away. Nobody over there at all. He threw it away.
And they want a ruling on this.
Nobody in the zone. Seconds remaining to be played in the half. The Eagles are leading 7-6.
Did not get the ruling here. Nobody was in the left corner of that end zone where the ball ended up.
Butch Johnson has come in now for the Eagles. I rather for the Cowboys. Jay Saldy's in there also. Lem Burnham has come in defensively for Philadelphia. Newhouse and Dorsett. Roger Staubach. Staubach brings it out to Newhouse. Trying to walk the tightrope. He got inside the 20.
4 seconds on that clock. In comes Efren Herrera.
Efren Herrera in field goals this year is 11 for 16.
He's tied with Earl Mann for the lead. The number of field goals, 11.
Line of scrimmage is the 17. Charlie Waters will hold at the 24, making it a 34-yard field goal attempt. for Efren Herrera. Waters puts it down. It is no good. It is wide. No good. And time has run out. Time has run out on the missed field goal attempt, and the Eagles retain the lead at halftime, as the Philadelphia Eagles are leading the Dallas Cowboys by a score of 7-6 at the end of the first half.
And Dick Vermeil was the first on the field. He's still out there arguing with the referee on some call. I think it was the pass into the left corner of the end zone. Vermeil went all the way over to the 30-yard line. There he is, and he's hot. And I think it was that play, Lindsey, where Staubach threw it into the left corner of the end zone. Boy, he's mad.
He is that, and it was because, I think you're right, that there was nobody anywhere near in that zone, and they thought it was grounding.